Hey YouTube, what's up? So I'm back at school, which is great. Vacation is over. Of my first class of hopefully my last semester this morning, and was watching YouTube on my lunch break, and I guess this is a video response to a guy. What's it? dighsx. I'm not sure I'm pronounce his YouTube name. But anyways, he's talking about working, and he's had some comments about like his experience and working and in the corporate grind and all that. And it's interesting. I was gonna make a video on that while I was on vacation because I wasn't working, but I didn't. So I guess here's my response to what he said. So I may only be 19, but I've had quite a few jobs, or done quite a few things, so I think my input's fair. So let's start. I've been doing farm work on my grandfather's farm since I was little, like probably 10, I think I started, and even before that we were always up there. So I've done everything from mowing, cutting, baling hay, and feeding the cows, and like everything. I've plowed fields. We've picked corn by hand. We've just just everything you can do with the farm. I've done that, and I guess that's fulfilling work. You know, I could do that for a living, but it doesn't pay real well anywhere. So, like, I don't know. I mean, I could do it if I could find a place to work decent hours and get paid well. So, I haven't really stuck with that, but I mean, I love working on a farm. It's a job I could live to work with, you know. So, other jobs I've cut firewood to make money, or tried to at least. And I'm always cutting firewood for our house or my grandpa's house or my uncle, or somebody always needs firewood, you know. And that sucks. It's just the whole aspect of it, from cutting trees down to limbing them up to chopping them up, hauling them away. It's just backbreaking and it sucks. So, me and my brother worked for a guy remodeling his house. We mostly did the destruction part. We tore out the old walls, carpets, the old insulation, and we put in new insulation and helped him with some stuff. We helped with the shingles, and that's definitely not for me. I can't stand that, working on houses, and like any of that insulation sucks. So definitely not for me. What else? The best job I ever had was working with a beekeeper. And the only man I know who loves his job and lives to work all the time is this beekeeper. Bob the beekeeper is what everybody calls him. And I spent 3 years working for him. So every summer I was up at his place, and we did everything. Like, he was really into breeding bees and selling them queens, and that was pretty profitable what he did. And I did all kinds of stuff, feeding bees, moving boxes, and honey. We made honey and all kinds of stuff. It was great. I loved that job. But unfortunately, I couldn't. He had some bad weather, and it really tore up his hives, and he couldn't afford to have any help for a while. So I haven't done that in about 2 years. But I plan on seeing if I can work for him again sometime soon, because that work was fun. I mean, it was backbreaking too, like just moving bees they're heavy. You wouldn't think a box of bees is heavy, but they weigh up like 80 pounds, and we're lifting them up on trucks. But it was good work, and I got stung like 18 to 20 times the first summer I did that, but it was worth it. You know, that was a good job. Other things I've done. Right now I work as a maintenance man at a McDonald's, and I've done that for over 2 years. Well, the first year I was just a regular crew person, you know, flipping burgers and all that. I was in my senior year in high school, and it was fun, you know. Was there with my friends and guys I graduated with, and you know, we all had a good time hanging. It was like we just hung out there and cooked, you know, and got paid for it, and it was a blast. And then everybody graduated and left, and I'm the only one left, you know, so now it kind of sucks. And the maintenance work, when I first started doing that, you know, I was cleaning, and you know, I could see results from what I did, you know. I cleaned the floors and the customers were happy, and I took care of the building, and it was alright, you know. Like, I got to see what I was doing, you know, it was great. But then it just started sucking. You know, I was doing work no man should have to do. Just disgusting things and dangerous things, you know. I don't even want to tell you about it. Some of it's just gross, and you know, it's not worth talking about. But and I started getting yelled at a lot from managers, and you know, they all think I'm their bitch and go do this, go do that. It's like, no, that's not my job, but I put up with it because it's a job you gotta work to live, you know. So I'll do that for a little while more, but looking for a new job soon, so something a little more fulfilling and get a little bigger paycheck, hopefully. So yeah, the corporate world sucks. You know, the way they treat people and their ideas is, I'd rather work for like Bob the Beekeeper, you know, the little private owned business. It's small and you see results for what you do. I think that's a big part of people liking their jobs. You know, but working in the corporate world is just, it's brutal. They don't treat you right. So that's my 2 cents. I'll see you later. Keep smoking.